Robert and DeRosa, look at this. I'm going to show you full screen. That is going to shock you. Weighted runs created plus leader since the beginning of May, and there is your guy, Jake Bauers. Walked 4 times, one shy of the club record. Even when he's not getting a hit, he's helping the team. And one of those walks, by the way, was on an ABS challenge, so it changed the complexion of the inning. When you said when in doubt, I thought it meant Jake Bauers was on the other end of that statement.
It
because
might
you've
be
been saying
when in
that for a
doubt,
long
Jake
time,
Bauers.
When
Hey,
in
listen,
doubt, Jake Bauers.
7th round draft pick. Every once in a while, 7th rounders will bite you. Right?
Is that so?
DeRosa, what round were you drafted?
7th round, 1996. Welcome to the club. Water's warm, Jake Bauers. Here we go.
What did Dad say?
I've been following this guy for, what did my dad say? Hang up the phone. You're going back to school. Yeah, no, I'm not. I'm out of school. I'm tired of looking at books. I need to hit gappers and take ground balls.
There you go. That's a message, young people.
Okay. I've been following this guy for a while, right? He's always kind of surfaced, and we can get into it. Originally drafted by San Diego, has been traded a couple times, ends up getting called up with the Rays, becomes a big prospect with the Rays. Listen, run that back for me real quick. The best part of Jake Bauers on MLB Central over the last decade has been this exact play, the scissors. Run it. This is when him and Carlos Gomez made history on MLB Central and became Hall of Famers.
I don't think they made history.
He's making more history now because he rakes. And he has found a home, like Robert said, in Milwaukee. Look at the career splits from 18 through 24. 208, 16 bombs in 162 games per season. If you mapped it out, the on-base slug, sporadic ABs, okay? Tough to be a guy, bench dog, coming off, not knowing if you're getting ABs on a daily basis. And then all of a sudden, breaks out in 25 and 96 games with 13 bombs, 235, and in 2026. If anyone's been paying attention to Milwaukee, they have a legit shot at winning the whole thing. They got some superstars at the top of the order, and then they got a supporting cast that'll jump you. Jake Bauers being one of them. Since the start of May 4th, he's been like a top 10 hitter in the entire sport, okay? I want to go through his at-bats yesterday. They put it on San Francisco. You know what Jake Bauers said? Hey, boys, have fun. You guys have fun. I'm going to walk 4 times because I have elite chase rate. That's right. Walk you through this first at-bat. I mean, these pitches, you would have got me to fish at a couple of them. Definitely the 3-1. He takes it, like Lauren said, goes ABS, works the walk, and then proceeds to walk 3 more times off of it. One against a position player at the end when it got out of control. But if you watch him, I mean, this guy is setting his ways on what he wants to swing at, what he wants to attack, and almost splitting the plate in half and playing with the inside half of the plate and just giving you anything away off. Look at this board. 90th percentile in hard hit percentage and chase percentage. Garrett Mitchell, Nick Kurtz, and Juan Soto. But Nays pointed this out too last night. He's the only one in the 95th percentile in the entire game. In both.
What?
Jake Bauers.
Lord. That's crazy.
Controls the zone and absolutely smokes the baseball when he's on it. So let's get back into the video and show you, because there's a couple things he does really well. One of them is hitting non-fastball. There's a backdoor slider, Crawford boxes. And it's been like this. He has jumped you left on left. When you can stay on a left on left slider and shoot it in the opposite field gap and then stay on it again in Wrigley, night game, packed house, and hit it off the halfway up the scoreboard, you are seeing. And this was a problem for him early in his career. Average leaders versus non-fastball since the start of May 4th. Spencer Horowitz with the Pirates. And then you got Jake Bauers and Sammy Basayo, Austin Martin, all the way down the list. So handles non-fastball, also handles elevated heater. We can get into that real quick because you go top of the zone, and that's what I like about him when you're watching him. Yeah, there is a concerted effort to try and pull the ball in the air for power, but he's also not afraid to just shoot it around the lot. Really comfortable. He has found A place in Milwaukee that believes in him. He shows up every day and knows he adds value to this roster. He tries to get his best swings off. He controls the strike zone. He's becoming a very, very talented hitter. Slug leaders versus the elevated fastball 2026 season. You got Ben Rice, Aaron Judge on this list, Xavier Edwards, and there's Jake Bauers again. So I just want to get in and see if he's done anything different with his swing. Kind of like Dylan Dingler earlier in the A block from 2025 to 2026. He's a guy that was stand static, flashlights. He's opened that front foot, side angle it. And you could see right there, if you run that back for me real quick. We talked about this yesterday with Acuna. You could start open and feel open as long as the shoulders are staying level and on plane. That's the big thing. The shoulders can't track the front hip. Otherwise, you come out and around it. Run it. And it's a noticeable difference side angle. Pause this. Much wider. Look at him. He is much more narrow, much more into his back hip, and almost kind of really dumbing down that top hand. He's not really grinding that top hand on the barrel right now, on the bat. You see him almost laying it down. Albert Pujols did that. Kind of almost ran it like a violin. And then you see the stance comparison. It's gotten way, way more narrow and opened up that front foot. And it's led to a powerful swing. I know we got the side angle standalone to kind of end it. And if you see this, I mean, run this slow for me. Go. Pause. Simple move. Run it. Whew. He's not trying to gain any ground. He knows what he's trying to do. What do I mean by gaining ground? He's not coming off this and crashing onto his front side. This thing is getting set down, and he is on this back hip just rotating.
Remember, he spent some time with the New York Yankees.
He's been a lot of places. I think there was a Cincinnati Reds in there at some point.
So good for him that he is finally finding a home in Milwaukee, and it's paying off.